NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has just spoken out about flopping in the NBA, and here are my thoughts. So, flopping is an epidemic right now in the NBA. It is completely taking over the sport. We see it, and it is not good. Now, is this something new? No, this is nothing new. Flopping has been, a thing for a while. If you're a fan of some other sports, most notably soccer, for all you soccer fans out there, you know a lot about flopping, and you know a lot about how much criticism it gets. Now, back in the day, we had like LeBron, right? People would say he's a big flopper. They'd call him lay flop. There was a lot of banter with that. But we seem to have taken it to a whole new level in recent years, and it's bad. So Adam Silver just spoke out about this flopping. Here is what he said.
There's a difference between selling a call, exaggeration, and a true flop, which is where you're actually fooling the referees. I think sometimes, even as I sit in the stands at games, players may be falling down, players may be reacting to a call, but then to me, if they're not fooling the referees, it's like, okay, that's like the players are taught to sell calls these days. I mean, can officiating get bad? Can officiating get better? Of course. We're always working on that. Can officials get fooled occasionally? We're always looking at that as well. But the officiating is incredible.
He says there's a difference between exaggerating and flopping. Okay, so I just quickly Googled the definition of flopping. Yeah. I mean, it literally says exaggerating in the definition. I honestly have no idea what he's talking about. I think he's just saying a lot of words. The point is, he's trying to make the league look good. He's trying to say, look, we don't have a problem, right? The officiating is great. The officiating's awesome. They're doing such a good job. All of, these fouls that the Thunder and other teams have been awarded, they're completely legit, right? The Thunder's title, that doesn't have an asterisk next to it. It's completely okay. This year, the Thunder and every team that's utilizing flopping, no, they're doing good generally. The league's generally calling these flops correctly. Here's what Nick Wright had to say about this.
And you can't convince me that Oklahoma City, with all of its intelligence and analytics and the fact that everyone on the team does it, that this isn't coached to a degree.
No doubt.
Like, hey guys, it is smart if you feel contact to fall. It is worth this many points to do it. And we're whistling through the graveyard on it. Because it is in the highest leverage games for the defending champion that might soon be the two-time defending champion. You know what every other smart team is going to do? Can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I mean, it is a strategy. Literally, the strategy is fall down, and then you get your team points at the free throw line. And the Thunder specifically have knockdown free throw shooters like SGA. Take a look at this SGA graphic. Look how many free throws this guy is getting. Just by this graphic alone, you know that the Thunder have mastered the strategy. I'm not picking on the Thunder. They've mastered a strategy that gets you points, gets you wins, and gets you titles in the NBA. I completely agree that they are probably taught to make some of these moves. It makes sense. Should we hate them for it? Well, they're taking advantage of it. But it's not what we want. There are three big reasons why this isn't what we want. First off, it's not a pure game anymore doing this. You're saying your strategy is to get the other team to break the rules. Imagine you're playing a game of poker and your strategy going in is, okay, let's see if this other player can break the rules and get penalized, and that's how I win. Back in the day, you look at someone like Kobe. We have a lot of these highlights of Kobe doing pump fakes, and when he got the defender up in the air, he intentionally avoided him to make room for a clean shot. Now what SGA is doing is he pump fakes, gets the defender up in the air, and goes straight into him. It's a completely different approach, and this is not pure basketball. The second reason is it is squirming its way to all levels of basketball, and it's influencing the next generation. And kids, take a look at this video. If that is not the biggest disgrace to youth basketball you've ever seen, I don't know what is. And the last reason is that crap is boring. That is boring. Nobody wants to watch foul shots. That is trash from a viewing perspective. We do not want to watch foul shots. You're destroying the game by having the audience being less interested, and slowly, less and less people are going to watch your sport. Whenever you're seeing this video, take a look at the odds of the Thunder to win it all this year and consider placing a bet on that, because they have this very clear edge.